Hello, welcome to the Occupied Hexcast. My name is Andrew Orvidal, and tonight we're going to be playing a game that I made up called DUSTER. This is a post-apocalyptic gas punk adventure set in the far future where folks have rebuilt the world in a sort of Old West aesthetic. And tonight we're wrapping up a two-parter. I will go ahead and bring in our players, and then we'll kind of recap the action from the first episode. There's a little kid house party going on. So first of all, let's welcome Rachel Weeks playing Nona Sal, who is kind of a sharpshooting, sneaky lady who seems a little older than she is. Welcome back, Rachel.
It's funny. She's a combination of of this sort of sneaky sandy sand woman, but she's also dresses very loudly and
That's
she's
right.
a scavenger, so she wears a collection of things that she found, including a large star-spangled motorcycle helmet and a motorcycle jacket that has like streamers of ripped flags and bits of cloth that she's found over the years. So she's a real raggedy looking gal.
Love it. Yeah, she's sharp-shooted a bad guy in part one, a member of a large motorcycle gang called the Burn. So we'll see what happens this adventure. Also coming back, Aaron Urist playing Carrot Packard.
Hello.
Welcome, Aaron. Carrot Packard, kind of a little eccentric fellow who has a it's kind of like part motorcycle, part sailing tub kind of arrangement. He like steers it with the reins, right? Something like
catamaran.
Little contraption.
That's right. Yeah, it's like a kind of a sailing motorcycle catamaran. In our first episode, he made some bombs, which I believe he has fastened to his abdomen.
Yeah, I made like I was going to blow him up.
Yeah. What's that?
I wasn't gonna though.
Oh, the old bluff. Well, don't tell me that. Also, welcome back, Will Pottorff, playing Hess, and his dog, if I remember right, Spud the Bud. He even has a sidecar for his dog. And what was Hess? Oh, yeah, Hess is also an Iron Jack. Carrot and Hess are Iron Jacks, which are crafty people who make stuff, repair stuff, things like that.
And he may or may not have herpes. So that is their arc.
So. Thank you for reminding us of that.
I mean, anyone may or may not.
This is true.
That is the eternal mystery.
Could be cold sore.
Really?
Yeah. And Hess tried to make some bombs and failed, but at least he didn't blow himself up. But he didn't end up with any bombs out of the deal. And last but not least, Jordan Dahl coming in, reprising his role as the governor, a hulking, monosyllabic brawler who only knows one word, in it. That's all he knows.
This is true. Let's play the game you made up.
Yeah.
I love that you're introducing it like that, like it's Calvin Ball or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like you didn't write an 81-page book about it.
Yep, just made it up tonight.
Very pumped. The governor is champing at the bit. Maybe he'll learn a second word tonight. Who knows?
Ooh.
I don't know. Or maybe he took some rats to the head and this is really who he is.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Chat is correcting me for calling you monosyllabic because in it has several
Oh,
syllables.
that's right.
Doesn't have several.
I stand
Nah.
corrected. That
Oof.
was not the word. I should have chosen. Thank
Bisyllabic?
you, chat. Thank you.
Duosyllabic.
Yes. I don't know what the. I don't know. I'm sure there's a
think it would
word
be
for someone with a
bisyllabic.
single word vocabulary. I don't know what
Oh,
that word
it
is.
crashed.
But if someone in chat knows, just tell me. So to recap part one, I think we can recap it pretty quickly. But if I missed anything, you all jump in. You all are members of a kind of a fledgling motorcycle gang known as the. I don't recall where we landed. Either the Raccoon Lords or the
Raccoon
Raccoon
Lords.
Overlords. It seems like it was went back and forth. Is it Overlords?
I think it's Raccoon Lords.
Mhm.
Just Lords. Great.
Stop,
Okay.
stop pushing Overlords.
Oh, I wasn't pushing Overlords.
Yeah,
I
right.
thought
I mean,
You
You
love it.
love Overlords.
a lot of people were saying it was good with Overlords, but whatever.
And your gang is run by this sort of lunatic guy named Vel. And you were all kind of tasked with heading south and looking for your gang's Stitch, who's kind of like a doctor, a healer, named One Thumb, who is an older woman. And so you headed south. You found a wrecked car that seemed to be from the city where you had left from, Black Iron City. And you found some tracks that indicated there was another car that kept going south, as well as some other bikes. You came across 3 members of the Burned, which is a notorious, very large biker gang. And the next morning, those members of the Burned came back in your direction. They tried to jack your gasoline. You resisted. There was a bluff on the part of Carrot Packard with his bombs, and they left, but not without a parting shot. They tried to shoot those bombs and blow up poor Carrot. It didn't work. Nona sniped them from her hiding spot. She ended up killing this woman in the Burned and critically wounding another member of the Burned, and the 2 remaining bikers rode off. They hauled ass north, and so we pick up this adventure with all of you driving south. You all are riding south and looking for your Stitch, One Thumb. Did I forget anything? Did I leave anything out? Anything you'd like to add?
I think that's basically it. I mean,
Pretty sure you covered it.
yeah.
That's all my notes.
Terrific. Well, let's get into it then. Yeah, you all are rocketing across this just blasting hot, sandy, flat ground as you're heading south here, kind of through the day. You drive for a few hours, and in the distance you can see, without needing to roll for it, you can kind of see the twinkle of sun on metal up ahead. It looks like there's a construction of some sort up ahead.
What's that?
Sort of
I'll
construction.
look in my gun's little spyglass and see if I can see what it is.
Cool. That's right. You've got a long gun with a spyglass attached. So go ahead and give me a focus roll, and you can add +1 because of the spyglass. Run away, dice.
I had wait. So okay. I rolled 2 dice because I'm good at focus.
You're keen in it.
And so I got a 6, but I add 1 or 2 because of the spyglass, 1
Yes.
because of me, 2 because of, so it's 8 altogether.
Great. So yeah, about as good as you can get. So yeah, you line up your gun and you look through the spyglass, and you can see there's like it looks like kind of a small ring of like shacks and like derelict vehicles. And this is something that all of you would call when you come across it. It's called a tin town, a TIN town, which is like a little settlement that's not robust enough to have a proper town name, and it definitely is not a city of any sorts. But you, from time to time, you come across these little settlements, and they could be there one day and abandoned the next. They're that fragile and kind of small. But you can see up ahead there is a tin town out here on these plains.
Looks to be we're approaching a tin town. Do I see any sort of identifying anything on them? Would these be marked with flags or anything?
Sometimes they are, but you don't see any of that. But you rolled so well. You definitely see there's folks like looking out. You can just kind of see just the tiny little silhouettes on top of some of the hulks of vehicles, little silhouettes that look like they could be holding guns, but you don't see any flags or anything like that.
Whoever it is, it's likely they'll see us coming.
Oh, I mean, at this rate, then, no reason not to be friendly and just say, hey, they might know where Thumb is. I don't know. And if things go bad, Sally, you still got your gun?
Always do.
All right, and Governor, you're still Governor, right? I think that was a yes. All right.
Worth a shot, I guess. There's nothing else out here with her. Nothing else out here that could contain our girl.
Yeah. I hear that. Honestly, I'm pulling at the threads right here. I don't really know where else to go.
Yeah, you have been able to follow the tire tracks from the car that do head in this direction. So you've kind of just been with this kind of like sandy flat ground. It's not hard to follow this car.
All right, well, that's where the car tracks go. I guess we best get on our way. Put on your happy face. We're about to meet some strangers.
Terrifying. Terrifying, Hess. Cool. So y'all continue on south?
Yeah.
Great.
Let's ride.
Sweet. One small point of procedure. I totally forgot. Rachel, your long gun is a single shot, like bolt action long gun. So I totally forgot that in the last game. So after you shoot it, you have to like use action points to reload it. Yeah.
Okay.
I completely spaced that. I just don't want you to think that I'm changing the rules if a fight breaks out.
Good
I just
to know.
forgot the rules. It's way different. Nobody's used a long gun in forever. Cool. So yeah, you all can come kind of roaring up on your motorcycles. The one downside of motorcycles, despite them being very cool, maybe one of the least stealthy vehicles possible, as you come wrapping up. What's that?
It's part of what's cool about them.
Yeah.
Loud as hell.
Yeah, you kind of come riding up on this tin town, and you can kind of see some activity from the figures who are on watch. Like some of them hop down inside, and the one kind of closest to you as you near the kind of burned out hulk of a vehicle that she's kind of behind. It looks like she's a woman, maybe in her 20s, with a wide brimmed hat, and she has a long gun as well. And she's kind of casually looking down the sights at all of you as you come rumbling up. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And she pulls the bolt like check, and she kind of hollers out like, "We don't want no trouble."
We don't got none.
No trouble here, friend. We're just honestly passing on through. I'm Hess. I'm part of the Raccoon Lords. And we're just honestly we're looking for one of our own. Maybe I ran into a Stitch by the name of Thumb.
Would have come by in a car not too long ago, probably.
The woman kind of chews on her lip a bit. She's like, I might have something to tell y'all. Y'all have any tonics? We got a sick little one in here.
Mm,
Fellas, you got any tonics on you?
Hang on. Let me look at my character sheet. Hang on, lady.
I'll dig around in my knapsack and pull out a pocket full, like a tiny little baggie. So I've sort of not wrapped it well, but inside appears to be some glowing dust.
Hmm.
Oh,
I don't know. I found this. Is this helpful?
She's like,
The woman
"Is
we're
it-"
looking for is the Stitch. She'd be mighty helpful to get you the help you need.
Well, we ain't got no stitch in here. If I had a stitch in here, I wouldn't be asking y'all for any help.
I mean,
Well, we don't have any tonics. Are you gonna shoot us?
She's like, not if you got any clean H.
got
ugh.
I mean,
Look, we
what's
ain't
it
doing
to
so
you?
great here, but I may have seen something. An old lady, crazy
Um,
crazy gray hair.
the governor has 2 cans of fire water he would be willing to trade. And
Cool.
he
How can you
indicates as
communicate
much
that?
with.
Yeah, Governor. I'll
What's that,
trade
Governor?
You, I'll trade you a can of clean H for a can of fire water, and then you can trade the H to the lady.
He's getting confused. Oh, he's getting
No,
angry.
never mind.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Yeah. So what? You'd like hold up the bottles or something to?
Well, I mean, if Aaron has the H, I mean, that seems to be what they want.
Yeah, hey, I got a little H.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take whatever you could spare.
I begrudgingly pull it out of my bag.
All right. Go ahead. Toss it down there.
I do.
All right.
Mm,
As soon as you toss it down, like a metal flap in the vehicle, like opens up, and there's like a raggedy kind of dirt stained older man in there, and he has this sort of like it almost kind of looks like a boat hook, like a long stick with a blunt hook on the end, and he's kind of like fishes out, and she's like, "Yeah, I saw that. I saw that
Hey, man.
lady you were looking for, old lady. They didn't stop inside here or trade or nothing, but they came up here, and the reverend car came up and met them, and the old lady hopped into that reverend car, and they took her down." She kind of points farther south. She's like, the other car, it went off that way, easterly a bit.
Reverend. What's she doing with
That's right.
those wackos?
The woman kind of shrugs, and she's like, I don't know, but I think she's probably as good as dead.
Did she look like she was under duress, or?
The woman kind of scratched her head, thinking of what that kind of trying to remember what that word means.
Yeah,
uh,
I don't know where Hess kind of.
she's like, I mean, I can't say there was a hell of a lot of guns all around her. I mean, they weren't like dragging her or nothing, but she was, she wasn't like skipping over to their car.
Yeah, fair enough.
About how long ago was this?
Hell, it was yesterday. Yesterday, just a bit, maybe around this time, I'd say.
We're a
Oh,
long way
shit.
behind them.
Yeah, they get a big head start on us.
Well, we better start riding hard if we're gonna like catch up to Thumb.
And why the hell would Thumb leave a perfectly good situation in an intermediate motorcycle gang?
You know, Carrot, I don't know.
More importantly, what was Thumb doing getting off in a car and leaving a sick child behind?
Huh.
Does that seem
she didn't
I guess
stop,
this
though,
is a
right?
question I should have asked first.
Hmm.
Does that seem in character with what we know from them? Like,
Well, she
what do
didn't-
we
if
what
she
do we
didn't
know
stop,
about
she
this
wouldn't
character?
she wouldn't have known that there was a sick child here, right?
Yeah, this woman has said that they didn't do any trading or communicate. They
Oh,
just kind
sure,
of, she
yeah,
just kind of
that's true.
watched them do this hand up.
Okay,
But it
yeah.
would not be characteristic. You would think One Thumb is, she's like crotchety and like fiery, but not she's not cruel, or she would, if there's a little one who was sick, you'd think that she would do
Be
whatever
on
she
her
could.
way.
She
Sure.
loves sick kids. I mean, not like she doesn't like when they're sick. What's going on with my accent?
You're right, Carrot.
Just hang on a second.
Well, if we're gonna catch up to him, we might best get a move on.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, honestly, you folks have been mighty helpful to us, and we do appreciate that. Well, if there's anything else you can tell us before we go, I guess we'd deeply appreciate that as well.
She kind of shrugs. She's like, "Well, if y'all are heading into the Southland, I don't know what to tell y'all other than, I mean, I don't like your chances down there. You know, folks who go down there, they don't come back. You're gonna wind up on one of them crosses down there.
One of them crosses. What do you mean?
The river. When they catch folks, they bolt them up on them crosses they've got down there.
Oh,
Hell, they just about made a fence out of them.
That doesn't sound good.
Oops.
When you see
People
the
fence.
crosses, you'll know you're properly in their camp. And she kind of points to the motorcycles, and she's like, and they'll probably know you're there too.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I mean,
I know, Governor.
I don't know if y'all would cotton to a deal like this, but we do have some ponies in here. If you leave your bikes, you can borrow these ponies.
Out of the question.
Not much for pony riders.
Yeah, I can't really ride that well. I can ride a hog, but not a
We're
horse.
we're
She kind of
Raccoon
shrugs.
Lords
She's
now.
like, "Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you wouldn't, if they caught you on a horse, you probably wouldn't be able to get away. But just hope that you see them before they see you, I guess."
Yeah, I don't think we'll catch them riding ponies. They've got a day's ride ahead of us.
It's true.
All right. Well,
How far are we from their settlement? Do we know?
She's like, "What, the Reverend? They're scattered all over the Southland. They live in these little kind of homesteads they call parishes, and there'll be a few families in one of these parishes. The only real city down there is Shawcatch, and that's 4 days south of here. But you'll never make it to Shawcatch. They'll catch you before you get that far."
I don't like this at all.
Why don't we
Yeah.
just go back to the group and be like, we found out where she went. She went with the crazy people who would put you up on a cross.
you know what? Carrot's right on this. We should bail.
It's not bait. I mean, yeah.
Look, it's bail. Come on,
Yeah,
Carrot.
no, we should. What?
Come on.
I mean, between the three of us, it's just me and the governor that has any real firepower. We've got, what, 2 bombs betwixt you? I don't like our chances.
Yeah.
I mean, the old threaten to blow everything up works kind of good sometimes.
And not when they're too concerned about your well-being.
Yeah, but they don't want to get blowed up. That's the trick, you see? They don't care if you get blowed up. But if you're standing close enough where they might get blowed up, they don't like it.
I mean, that it worked once. Might be guaranteed to work again.
I don't know about that. We're walking into their homes. It's going to be tough to trick these people.
Yeah.
I know. Governor, what do you think?
I agree.
Yeah, you wild son of a bitch. That's true.
Yeah, so y'all are just kind of standing here under the sun while this
Yeah.
this woman is she's just kind of like taking y'all, and she kind of gets the vibe that you are you know, you're not gonna be any trouble.
Mhm.
They were part of the
Kind of
infamous
relaxed.
Raccoon Lords motorcycle club. That's
She's
the
kind
right
of like,
vibe.
oh,
Just
I
kicking the
have to
dirt
admit, I
around in
never
the sun.
never heard of you.
Didn't you see our problematic raccoon tails?
She's like, yeah, but I guess I didn't really figure that they was related one way or the other. You know, folks will keep any little trinket after they're done eating. That's what I thought.
No, that's
Oh.
true.
Yeah, I guess I didn't really think about that.
I mean,
Well, all right then.
maybe if we go down there just real non-threatening like.
Yeah.
Is any chance we can knock on the door and say, "Hey, we're just
We could try.
looking for somebody"?
I hope our crosses are close together so we can talk.
Yeah. You know.
That's pretty funny. Oh,
I mean,
boy.
I
can't
like
do the
one
voice
thumb as much
tonight.
as
I
the
don't know
next
what's going
person,
on.
but I don't know if that calls for a four-way crucifixion. I mean, that's a major loss to our gang, right? All four of us,
Yeah, I mean,
You are almost
plus
half the
one
gang.
thumb.
and Spud.
We're what?
Well, Spud's part of the gang.
You are 4 out of the 10 members of the Raccoon Lords.
Yeah, that's just a serious hit. I mean, maybe we can just try to find another Stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we
Have
kind
a
of owe it to
respect.
Thumb. Thumb's always helped us out. I don't know.
Yeah, what if she's in trouble?
I mean, clearly she's in trouble,
Oh.
but are
that's a
we the
good
ones
point.
to get her out of it? That's my question.
Well, to your point, we'd lose 10% of the gang if we just leave, like, Thumb there. I don't know. All right. Well, how about this?
I
How
don't
about
like
this?
our odds.
Here's just a thought. I mean, how smart are these reverend types anyway? Like, maybe we can, I don't know. There's enough stuff to make crosses. Maybe we just kind of done up the motorcycles and everything with some, like, cross memorabilia. They'll maybe take us in. I don't know.
Carrot kind of glances over at his catamaran vehicle.
With the sails and shit. And this woman who's been not maliciously eavesdropping kind of like chirps in too, and she's like, nah, Reverend, they don't decorate their shit like that. They just their shit's always just black on black, no decoration. She points to Nona Sal's jacket of streamers and the Star Spangled Hat, and she's like, they would never look like that.
Well, I don't want to look like them. How about that?
Well, all right. Maybe lose the streamers? No, I can't ask you to do that.
No. Also,
What?
I have a
Abandon
question.
all my trinkets? Never.
You gotta be
Abandon
true.
my helmet? No.
No one's asking you to get rid of the helmet, okay? No.
All right. Well,
I guess we just gotta go and hope we don't get all crossed up.
yeah. Let's.
Nice enough people, right?
No.
I mean,
What?
Maybe they'll
yeah.
take a liking to us.
No.
I mean, how can you have a problem with the governor? He doesn't say anything.
Very true.
Like, how can you argue with that? You know?
Hopefully they don't read his Twitter.
Oh my god.
In it.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, let's roll those odds, I guess. And just kind of. We'll be. Hey, we've gotten this far with like honey. I don't know.
Has this been honey? I shot someone in the head.
Yeah.
All right.
Was that honey?
Honey with a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Ugh.
A
Spicy
honey-coated bullet.
The old honey bullet. Sounds like
I didn't know we were on the
brand of
honey
vibrator.
plan. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have shot that woman in the head.
You catch more bees with bullets than you do with honey. And with honey, it's twice as much as with something else.
I remember that old
Wise.
phrase. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well,
All right. Well, thanks for the info.
are the ponies the way to go? We can't very well leave our bikes here.
But we're
Yeah, I
a
don't
motorcycle
really-
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Without abandon or without caution, throw caution to the wind. What? Let's go.
All right. You ready, Spud?
Ow.
Oh, Spud. they wouldn't crucifix a dog, right?
She's like,
Spudders,
No,
I've
I
never
mean,
heard
they-
him bark before.
they just take it and eat it like anybody would,
Well, that's good to know, Spud. How about that? All right.
All right.
All right.
And it's hard to crucify a dog. Just logistically, it doesn't really line up with the
Well,
architecture as well.
You kind of got to
I'm
have
just
it
talking
lower
about,
body
like-
sideways.
I mean, like you could do it. I mean,
Feels sacrilegious though, right? They're all about the
I don't know.
Jesus thing.
More sacrilegious than crucifying a person?
Yeah, it's the symbolism. You never heard of that?
Do they do Jesus or is it? I don't know.
Oh, why else would they hang everybody from crosses?
I don't know. It's the apocalypse.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the thing to do. I mean,
No, we all need hobbies. And she'll
Yeah.
swing her leg over her bike and kick on the engine.
all right, let's head out then. Thanks again, lady.
See ya.
Yeah, she kind of gives you a wave and she's like, good luck. Y'all,
Wait.
y'all come back. You'll be the first ones I ever saw.
I have a question. Does it seem like this lady's telling the truth about everything?
Give me
I'm not good at this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Great question.
As
Wait
the
a minute.
motorcycle
We've played
engines are all
role-playing.
roaring.
Is
Role-playing
this lady
games before?
the bad guy? Is she a skeleton?
Give me, give me an intuition roll.
Oh. Yeah, it's a 4.
That means I make a fate roll, and
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
tell you what I rolled. I just tell you the result. It seems like she's telling you the truth.
All right. Man, wonder what he rolled.
Yeah, get your ass rolling.
All right, Spud, let's go into hell and back, I guess.
Hey, he didn't bark.
Oh yeah.
Spud.
Spud,
Spud.
are you okay?
It's
Spud.
so hot, and he's
Spud.
just he's
He's not
suffering under
breathing.
this heat.
Oh my God.
Oh, he's fine.
Oh,
He's breathing.
oh,
Oh, he's breathing a lot. I got confused.
he's hot out here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
baking hot. All right, heading south
I guess.
or turning it around. All right.
Let's keep going.
I think we're gonna keep going.
Let's do it.
Cool. Right. So you leave this tin town and you head south. You can kind of see there's tracks here that once again you can follow as you go south, and you drive for a couple hours as the landscape gets even bleaker in a way that you didn't even really know it could. It's just sun blasted sand and the occasional just wilted cactus. And after about 2 hours, you begin to see the crosses. They're metal crosses sunk into the sand and every now and then one will have a skeleton on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight out of the Halloween spooks. There'll be skeletons in various states of assembly with ragged clothes, kind of flapping. And every now and then you come to a cross that's been put in upside down. And all of these are always missing the head on these skeletons as you go. But I'd like for any two of you to give me a focus roll as you're riding.
Me.
I'm
I'll
keen
do
and
one
focused.
too.
Oh, all right.
Cool. Yeah, you can all do it. Anybody who wants to.
5.
4.
6.
5, 4, 6. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't do one. The governor is frightened by skeletons.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is an ominous landscape. Carrot and Nona, you see off to your left of buzzards kind of circling lazily up in the air,
Cool.
just a bit to the left.
Looks like they found a fresh one. Can I see if what they're circling with my spyglass?
Yeah, go ahead and give me another focus roll.
God bless America. Can we keep them on the table? Huh? 7.
Great. Yeah, you can kind of zero in and you can see that there's a cross underneath them and there is a figure on the cross, and it does not look like a skeleton. It looks like a flesh person.
Yeah,
What I
Look
call,
like
which
a
is what I call
lady?
anything that's not a skeleton.
a golem.
Flesh person?
Oh my god.
A flesh person. It looks like a person who could possibly be alive.
Huh.
Speaking as a flesh person, perhaps we should go see to this one.
Yeah.
Look, it might be the desert getting to me, but is that body alive?
Yeah, gross. Kill it.
I mean,
I'm kidding. Maybe we can help them. They're probably real thirsty.
yeah, if you want to bring that H over. Sal, you want to hang back and just kind of make sure that no one's going to sneak up on us when we're going to help this guy out? Or whoever they are?
Yeah, I can. I don't. Is there any place that I can kind of post up and hide?
Around here, it's as flat as a leveled board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit.
You could just kind of maybe keep your distance, so you would just be.
Yeah, I'll
far
keep my
away.
distance and keep my eyes to my spyglass and the horizon.
Great. So who's heading over?
I guess me and Carrot.
Yeah, I'll head over there.
All right.
Yeah.
Come on, Governor.
Yeah, I'll go with them.
Come on, Gub.
We need you in it.
Mm-hmm.
In it.
Cool. Yeah, you
We
see
need
your
you
fellow
in it. I'm
come
out of it.
riding up.
Come
What's that?
No, nothing.
And
Nothing,
you can
please.
see as you come to a or slow down near this cross, there's looks like a young man. Is incredibly sunburnt, and
Ooh.
he's hanging up on this cross. He's right side up, and he has like bolts through his wrist, as you saw in the previous skeletons. It looks like they put a bolt through your two wrist bones there, and he's just he's kind of just hanging there. But as you approach, you can see like a little movement with his head as he's kind of like angling his head to look at you, and he's got this sort of like lanky reddish hair kind of hanging over his face.
Oh, in it.
Yeah.
That's right, Governor. I think he's alive. Son, you okay? You all right?
It's not okay.
Well,
It's definitely not okay, man.
all right.
He's kind of like opening his mouth as if he's talking, but like there are no words coming out, and you can see him kind of like licking his lips, and he's like, help.
I think he wants help.
or he's talking about hell, like he's a religious nut.
Hmm.
But we'll go with the former.
Go
Yeah,
with
you
the
still have that. Still have that thing of H.
Oh, I gave it to that lady. I have one other one, but
All right. Well, maybe just
wait,
pour a
do I have
little.
one other one? Hang on.
Oh.
I don't know if I had two or if I had one. Oh no.
Oh.
The
Getting
old
alcohol.
post-apocalyptic traded your last can of water.
It probably wasn't a good idea.
Hmm.
Kind of weird that none of us have any water, huh?
I have two,
No.
but I am not with you.
You're not there.
No. Well, I have a iron lock and key.
Hang on now.
So
I have that
I
too.
did. I had 2 cans, not just
I have
one.
that too. Do we have
Two
we have
cans.
a full set of iron?
well, we gotta lock our
blocks?
bikes up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. You put it through maybe the wheel or
We
the
all have bike locks.
something.
It's a rough neighborhood.
I mean,
don't know
it
what to
makes
think.
it. I mean, it actually.
What are we
it
gonna
actually is
lock
a-
it to? A cactus?
No, you put it through the
Sure.
the wheels where the chain would be, and so
Yeah.
somebody can't hop on it. And
No, we lock it to a cactus. I think that's exactly what you do.
No, that makes the most sense.
a
The
really
cactus is
prickly
spiky.
one.
Yeah.
Put a head on the cactus and you're good to go.
See.
Little
Anyway,
face.
this dying crucified guy.
Oh,
All
right.
right.
Changed
Oh,
it up.
shoot. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Can we get him down? I'd have to pull the bolts out of his arms and legs.
Well, it's worth a shot. I don't know. Governor, do you want to care to take the spikes out of this?
He's up pretty high off the ground. He's about the crossbeam is probably almost about 9 feet. You might need to either boost somebody up or well, there's a variety of things. You could lean a motorcycle against the post and stand on it. Something.
How would I stand
like
on your shoulders, Governor? Oh, no, wait, I'm weak as hell. Shit. Curse these old bones.
All right, well,
Could we try to knock the cross over?
The whole cross.
It's just gonna get
Yeah.
pancaked.
Go ahead and
He's
we'll call this a critical moment. You all are going to give me a force
Well, hang
roll.
on. I don't
I like
know if I
think
want
it's
to
a good
do
idea.
this.
well, I don't know. It was a very convincing plan by Governor. We all agreed.
I kind of like the idea of getting up on a motorcycle or something. But what am I going to do when I'm up there? Bite them? Bite the bolts off?
You guys are both iron jacks, so you don't have a screwdriver?
Yeah, we
Oh,
gotta
yeah,
get.
I got tools. Why
gotta-
why didn't I get
Oh,
up on
right. Oh.
Jesus
Why don't I get up on
Christ.
your shoulder?
Oh shit.
A little bird told me I'm a fucking moron. Hang on.
This is Rachel's second time ever playing the game, and she's already.
Yeah,
that
okay.
Oh, I thought we needed to force
We
it.
have
Yeah, I think I'm going to
two
try to
tool
boost one
jacks.
of these guys.
Neither of you have tools.
They
Look.
do. They start with like
I got tools.
a tool
I got-
that's like both a
I got an
pry bar
Omni tool.
and a wrench.
Yeah, I got a jack of all two.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Look, potentially I
jack
could
of
be
all
dying
trades.
of syphilis right now. I don't know.
Yeah, no one's touching your jack. Let's get up there.
Okay, do you want to get up there or do you want to try to bring him down here?
Yeah, I'll start off by getting up there.
Okay, I'm going to boost.
He might fall.
Carrot up there.
Does that get me high enough?
Sure.
pretty short.
Yeah. I'll let you get up there. You're not that short. Great. I'll let you choose a coordination or a force roll to
Yeah,
see about getting.
I'll go
get this fella down.
coordination. Pull
Great.
out my jack of all tools and see what I can do. Oh dear. Well, that's a 4.
All right. Well, then I'll. You can't seem to get it. These not with that effort. It's not. You're not able to loosen the bolt.
You turn it the wrong way.
Yeah, I need a different kind of shit.
You can push your roll. You can
Oh,
also
yeah,
use
I'll
luck.
push.
Can we try to?
Um,
We could also just try to get Hess up here. He has the same
I'll-
tool, right?
Yeah, I
I'll
can
push
give it a
my
whirl.
roll. Hang on. I can do it. I can do
Okay,
it.
okay.
I
All
become
right, all
stressed.
Okay.
You're gonna push it.
I'm pushing it.
Great. So you take a stress and
Yeah.
you roll.
That is a 6. So 7.
Great.
That's the
Great.
stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, you focus in, and
Righty
there's
tighty.
a horrible
Left G.
squeal of metal. Yeah, you were
You're-
tightening it on accident. Oh right.
Oh, sorry, guy. That
You
must have hurt
remember
like a
a
real
tip
mother
that the
father.
governor gave you, which was,
All right.
Yeah, you
Let's go.
it's just horrible as you loosen the bolt. It was absolutely compacted into his arm, and the blood had like all crusted around it. It's clear he's been up here a while.
a way to go, Aaron. It was almost
you-
healed.
Take as you take the bolts out, and he just collapses down. Governor, give me a reflex roll if you want to try to catch
Oh,
him.
he's dead.
If you want to let him just fall, don't.
No, I'll
give me a
try to
reflex.
catch
Hits his head.
Yeah, I think the governor's gonna reach
I
out with
should've-
one
I should
massive
have done the
arm
feet first.
and
He just-
try to grab him, and he rolls a 6, so that's a 7. Oh, plus 1, that's an
Oh.
8.
Cool. So you reach out with one of your massive arms, and this guy, he's so light. It's like you've probably picked up dogs heavier than this guy. Seems like he's all bones, so you keep him from hitting the ground.
He gives a thumbs up to the others as though to say, "We can make soup from this."
Hey there, mister. You've been up there a long time, huh? You want some You want some H?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give him a little H. Not too fast now.
Yeah, he's like taking it with like shaking hands, and you can see he's just lobster red, burned up. And he'll kind of drink, just drink the whole can.
Third day of a comedy festival,
And then
just crispy.
yeah,
You had a lot of salt there, huh, bud?
yeah, he'll kind of just like gasp a bit, and he's like, "Thank you kindly."
No problem, friend. You got a name there?
Yeah, folks call me Lucky.
Yeah.
Well, actually, though, I mean,
Technically speaking,
I look around at all the other skeletons. I guess you are kind of.
Yeah, he kind of looks
That's a
around
good
too
point.
and like nods. He's like, What are you all doing down here?"
Looking for a thumb.
no, a Stitch named Thumb, but
A
There you
thumb
go.
named Stitch. Bango.
Oh. Well,
Looking
I
for a thumb.
It's hot.
I don't know nothing about that, but can I hop on one of these bikes with you?
I'll
We can get out of here. We could
let him come with me.
we can go north.
I think after.
Oh, yeah, we gotta go south first. We probably don't want to get
It's like south.
crucified.
You wind up on one of these like me.
What do you? They just find you, or what happened?
yeah, why are you up on that old cross there, friend?
I didn't even know I was down in the reverend's grounds to speak. I was just walking along. I was heading down to Parson, and they pulled up on me, asking me all sorts of questions I don't know the meaning of, about some god and whatnot. And next thing I knew, they drove me over to that cross, and they bolted me up there.
It's not very friendly, man.
Yeah, I don't really care for these reverend types.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm afraid it's either come south with us or find your own way.
Well, I ain't got nothing. Y'all, you got a few more cans of water? I could just set out on foot.
Yeah, about that.
Afraid not, partner.
All right, well then, yeah, I suppose I'll take my chances with y'all.
You any good with a gun, or?
I mean, I know which end is which, I guess.
All right, that's pretty lucky, I guess. I don't know, fellas. This is kind of like, what do you think the chances are of the thumb really being intact all that much?
I don't know. She might be able to help this fella.
And the kid back at that tin town.
Right. Well, time's a wasting, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we need to come up with at this rate, a little bit more of a plan, because it just seems like as soon as we roll up on these like reverend types, they're just gonna put us to the cross,
Right.
right?
They'll just crucify us.
Yeah.
Crucifate us?
Crucify?
I don't know. I think I know what it's called.
No, I like it.
What is the iconography of all this? I ponder.
Crucifate him. And notice, Sal, you've seen all this. If you want to be with them,
Okay,
you totally
yeah.
could. But yeah, you kind of watch this whole
I'll
rescue
check
go
the
down.
check the horizon and I'll roll up on him now that I see that I got him down and we're making plans.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead and give me a focus roll to check the horizon.
8.
8. The horizon seems clear. It's just shimmering, rippling heat waves on the horizon.
Oh, we've got a whole lot of nothing on the horizon. We best get him moving.
All right, Sal.
Do we still have the tracks?
You kind of deviated from them to come over here, but
Yeah.
they're not far. They're just a few 100 feet away.
Oh,
So yeah, you can pick them up if you'd like and
Okay.
keep going.
it's the only clue that we have.
All right.
Well, then, how you doing, friend? You look like hell. And I'll reach out to shake the newcomer's hand.
Yeah, he'll like shake it, and his skin is like hot to the touch. It's like he just came out of an oven, and it's just this sort of like dry, rough, kind of papery skin. He's like,
Name's Lucky.
I can see that. Hmm. We're going south trying to find a Stitch. Perhaps she can take a look at you.
All right.
and as you've been talking, he's tore off some of his shirt and he's kind of wrapped it around his wrists. So he has these kind of like bundles of dirty rag around both wrists. He's like,
All right. I guess I'm putting my lot in with y'all. He's like, would y'all just do me a favor?
and he kind of motions to the gun you've got on a strap. And he's like,
If they do catch us, will you put one in me before they hang me up again?
Of course. I got enough bullets. I can spare one for a man who's had a bad day.
All right then.
cool. Anything else you want to do before you head on the tracks?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
This is a
nothing else.
bad plan.
We have a plan?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently just run head first into
this is we're
We
just
could,
following directly their car until we get there and they kill us. That's the plan.
we could say we're bounty hunters and we found this here fella escaping from his cross. Sorry, fella. We won't
yeah,
actually
Lucky.
give- we won't actually
about
give
that,
you
but-
to him.
Look,
Maybe
perhaps
they,
we have a plan after all. Yeah, shit.
And in worst case scenario, we'll still kill you. So there, this is net gain for you.
He's just
We'll kill you better
kind of
than
like
we will, though.
holding his wrist, like it's
Yeah,
like
we
it
do have
sounds
a bit of-
horrible, but he's still pretty happy to be
Yeah.
off at that cross.
I guess we do have a bargaining chip now. We got a plan after all.
Yeah.
He's like, but y'all wouldn't actually trade me, right?
No. What? We just met you, and absolutely, we have no reason why. We're good folks.
Would we trade a starving, sunburnt man for a Stitch we know? Yeah. Yes.
I don't think they would trade though, so probably got nothing
Yeah,
to
I don't know
worry
why
about.
they'd make that trade. We're gonna have to figure that out. It's a bad trade. It doesn't add up.
It seems like we're winging this plan, but I'm still behind it.
Well,
We could make them think that we're. No, that won't work.
All right.
All right.
Here's one more thought. Maybe we stack each other on top of each other's shoulders, look like one big guy.
Yeah,
Maybe that freaks him out.
look real big and real loud.
I
Yeah.
can see real far.
Multiple arms. I don't know. They're religious. They might be dumb.
Nice.
We don't even know that they're religious.
Take that, society.
Yeah. All right. Well,
You've been scathed. Well, I
let's-
guess we're going south and counting that. Yeah, counting that they're dumb.
I'm feeling kind of lucky. That might not be a good thing.
Lucky doesn't laugh. But
Oh, okay, well. All right, let's
Does
go
he
then.
remember how?
All right. Well, I could sit in here with this dog if you want.
All right. I'll allow that.
Spud can ride with me on the platform.
Okay, as long. Well,
Or I can ride on the. I don't care where I ride.
all right. Well, okay, yeah, because you're.
You
That's
can ride,
that's
you can ride
Spud's
with
spot.
me on Margaret.
There you
cool.
go.
I caught him. I feel
Yeah.
like he is my pet.
You bonded. I definitely do not stop to let this guy get on my bike at all.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. He'll climb on the governor's bike. Y'all heading south on the
Let's do it.
trail.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you can pick up those tire tracks again, and you drive about another hour, and the tracks turn, and you can see ahead of you there's a ravine. There's just this jagged crack that goes through the landscape. It's at least where you are right now, it's about 200 feet across. It looks like it varies. It seems to kind of stretch as you look left and right. And it looks like it's roughly maybe 60 feet deep. And it's just kind of this like split in the landscape. And you can see that these tracks turned right and kind of drove alongside this ravine.
So it would be they're just driving alongside of a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, like a ravine.
Sure.
All right. Well, this is interesting then. Do you think they went down in that ravine?
Tracks don't indicate it. Does it
Right.
look like they stopped?
No, it looks like they slowed down and like just followed the ravine.
Well,
Right.
we're on our way to something.
Yeah, I just don't know what that something's gonna be.
Can I pull over to the side of the ravine and look down it to see if I can find water or see a person or cast off anything?
Totally. Go ahead and give me a focus roll.
Yeah, I will.
Sorry, one of these dogs next to me
6.
just farted, and it is unreal. It is truly a post-apocalyptic smell.
They're
Oh,
just
Spud.
setting the scene.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I could not be a professional. Yeah, why don't you get out of here? Oh, he's just moving. He's grossed out too. He's like, I don't want to be laying in it. Oh my god.
Oh,
with the
stick to
6
my coat.
Yeah. You definitely don't see any water. You can kind of like, look through your spyglass left and right. You do see the occasional rusted hulk of a vehicle and like scattered bits of just kind of like scrap metal. But you don't see anything alive. You don't see any like movement. It just looks like this ravine has been here for a very long time. And occasionally it seems people drove into it or were trying to drive through it or something.
Mhm. Is there a way that we can kind of drive in it that's a little bit, that gives us a little bit more cover?
Where you are right now, it is like, as you said, like a cliff. It's like very steep. Like if you were,
Okay.
but you can't. I mean, it extends out of sight in both directions. So,
Okay.
it's
All right.
it's hard to say.
Sure. Well, we found their garbage dump.
Mm.
Nice.
It looks
Well,
like
then.
we're getting closer though. This smells like civilization.
Smells like dog fart.
Spud.
It
Come on,
does.
Spud.
It does.
Oh my goodness.
Cool. What would y'all like to do? Keep heading?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrot, do you still have those explosive devices attached to you?
I sure do. I don't know
All right.
why.
Keep
I
them.
try them like that, but yeah, I do.
Well, that might be our one ace in the hole, if you will. You know.
Don't call it that.
All right. Or
I'm just kidding.
oh, okay. Trying to think of another expression in this world.
Chill out, Carrot. You're freaking him out. keep rolling down the ravine. I
Along the
guess.
ravine. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of follow these tracks that go parallel to this ravine, and up ahead, without needing to roll for it, you can see there's like a structure over the ravine as you're getting closer. It's a bridge made out of wood, and there's like cables. There's like large frames on either side, and you can see there's cables. It's like a rudimentary suspension bridge over this ravine, and there's like almost skeletal remains of a town. It looks like here. There's like leaning like shacks and some like burned looking houses and stuff on this side of the ravine where you are.
There's houses on this side of the bridge.
Yeah, there's this sort of
Okay.
like wrecked, very small town on this side of the bridge.
All right. Well, how far are we from them?
From the bridge?
Yeah.
I mean, it's within sight. It's, I don't know. Let's say it's 400 feet away.
All right. Well, let's settle the hogs here. Maybe we kind of head over on foot and see if we can, like, do some sort of infiltration.
Can you make it on foot, lucky son?
Well, he's like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, I could hobble along. I don't want to be left.
If we leave our bikes, we're not going to look like much of bounty hunters.
So are you saying we go in just whole hog with the hogs?
I mean, it's we come in with the bikes, pretending to be bounty hunters, or we try and sneak in there. But I don't know. We don't necessarily look like church-going folk.
Maybe somebody could sneak in while somebody else causes a distraction.
All
You know,
right.
distraction that a couple of bombs might do.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a good
Okay.
idea.
Maybe one bomb, save one for later.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'd like to know a little bit more about where we're trying to sneak in before we execute that.
What do you know about it, Lucky?
I don't know. I've never been over this way. They didn't take me anywhere other than that cross.
Makes sense.
and
What about Lucky? Is he telling the truth?
Yeah. Wait a minute.
before you can
Really?
make that roll, as you're like kind of studying Lucky, you hear the roar of a large engine echo
Oh,
out
shit.
that like bounces through the noise of all of your engines, and from a leaning barn in that ghost town, a large black truck comes roaring out. It has a turret on the back and kind of like these spikes along the front like armored spikes, and it comes roaring out directly headed in y'all's direction. And with that, we'll go to intermission and take a quick break, refill your drinks, see if you all get splattered
Okay.
with lots of time to spare. Thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. We're going to be right back in 3 minutes or so. So stay tuned. All right, and we are back. Thank you for hanging in with us. Let's welcome back Rachel, Will, Aaron, and Jordan.
Bonjour.
Pew pew.
Whoa. My screen froze. Hopefully everyone's coming back. Everyone came back.
Yeah.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh boy. My ancient computer. It's
Excuse me.
I ask so much of it. I ask so much. Cool. We'll get right back into it. Y'all were rolling up on the seemingly abandoned little burned out town, and this pretty terrifying looking truck has come roaring out of this barn and is barreling right toward y'all. And we'll go ahead and everyone will give me a reflex roll. This will start a fight.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Big yikes. Dice.
7.
Ooh.
You said 1. Did somebody say 1? Nobody?
Oh, I said 7.
No, I said
Oh.
2.
I also have 2.
2. So you two decide who goes first.
That should probably be you.
Okay.
So Nona, Carrot. How about you there, Governor?
I rolled a 6.
So that's a 7.
That is a 7. I have a +1.
So it's an 8.
So it's an 8.
So that's an 8.
Governor, great.
The governor is a physical specimen.
Love it. So when you're driving, just to drop your bike's movement speed, you spend 5 action points. It takes 5 action points just to drive up to your bike's movement speed. If you and then if you want to do something on top of that, you can, but it takes 5 to drive. So go ahead and roll your action points. Don't forget to give yourself 1 action point for every mastered skill you have. Oh, I'm in the wrong.
And how do you roll AP?
You roll 2d6 and you add them together. Sorry, Will. I think you were going to answer.
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah.
I'm looking up the vehicle stats right now, but the truck is about 400 feet away from you, and I believe your bike can travel up to 400 feet in a turn.
All right. I rolled 12 AP. Well, I rolled 8, and then with my mastered skills, I get a point for each one. So I've got 4, so I have 12.
Cool. I think Governor is going to kick us off here.
Yeah. So I rolled 3 on my AP. I have 4 mastered talents, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, right?
Uh-huh.
And my reflex doesn't factor into that. That's just kind of your initiative.
Yeah, not unless you have like a skill that would.
Okay. Well, I guess I'd like to kind of.
Yeah, you go 400 feet per round.
400 feet, so I can use 3 AP to move towards this thing, right?
It's 5. It's 5 to drive up to your movement speed.
Okay, so I'll use 5 to close the distance to this thing, and then I have 2 remaining. I mean, can I jump on the hood?
Loves a jump.
You can if you're cool with the risky roll. I just want to set the stakes appropriately.
I mean, is there any way to board this thing?
I mean, that would be, you could try to jump off your moving motorcycle up onto it. It's insane. I just want to let you know that the consequences will be far worse than like, I rolled a little bit in the dirt. Like, it would be
Sure. Not that kind of game.
It would be
Okay.
it would be the
I
the sort of
think I'll
consequences that could
probably just hold
kill you
on to those
instantly.
2 then, and kind of kind of try to. I'm gonna try to take a position behind this truck.
Cool. So you're not going directly into its path. You're kind of trying to fish hook around.
I'm
back.
going directly at it and then trying to from around it and come looping around behind it.
Cool. Okay. All right. Cool. Then you roll over 2. I'm not going to say anything else. Hess, it's your turn.
All right, I guess. All right, so I have 12, as previously stated. Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, because I still have like a 6-shooter from like the
Yeah,
that
you
I
took
picked
it
up.
off of a body.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if I could like ride up and like, I mean, is it possible I can shoot one of the tires? Is that,
If you take careful aim, you can shoot at specific parts of a car.
Okay, so if I use careful, all right, so it takes 5 to ride up on this thing, and then it takes 4 to do careful aim.
And 5 to shoot.
5
So
to
it costs
shoot.
14 altogether.
Okay, so I can only really, with 12, I can just ride up on it and take aim.
Cool.
And then can I guess wait a turn to roll that over?
No, you should just take the shot because you can't. Holding a careful aim means nothing. You can't.
Yeah, fair enough.
You can't aim from turn to turn.
Yes, is waiting for the perfect moment. All right, yeah, I guess I'll just take a shot at it.
A shot, cool. So just roll a d6. Your modifier on that 6 gun is 0, so you just take the roll.
Cool beans. Okay, rolled a 2.
Cool. So you hear the spew of a bullet kind of bouncing off the metal. And you've got 2 left. You just want to roll them over?
Might as well, yeah.
Great. All right, Nona, it's your turn. Your long gun is a 2-handed thing, so if you want to shoot it, you would you couldn't shoot it like in motion. You'd have to like stop the bike and shoot it. You know?
Yeah. It costs you 2 AP to use features and weapons on your vehicle. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a place that I can get cover on this thing? Like, is there a hill, or can I hide in the cliff, or like does it make sense to get out and lie down and take a shot if I'm a deadeye? Like, it feels weird, but if she gets in the brush a little
that
bit.
is your strong suit for sure.
Yeah.
You could go take a look in the ravine and see. As you were driving along, it looked like it was pretty steep. Who knows, there could be a little ledge. You could also lay down your motorcycle and just lay down next to it and kind of use your motorcycle would give you like a little arch,
a little cover.
on the front fork. You could shoot through.
How much energy would it take to do that? Feels like I
It
rolled.
doesn't take
Sorry,
any
I rolled
energy
a
to
14.
stop. I mean, if you're just on your bike, you can just get off and lay down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to try and park out of the car's way, get out and lay down under my motorcycle, and then I'm gonna take careful aim, and I'm gonna try and shoot the driver.
Cool. So the front thing you could see definitely has an armor panel with a little slit on it, but you can try to shoot the armor panel, maybe blast it a bit, open up I
guess if the whole
spot.
front is armored, I could shoot the tire. Shooting a tire feels like a really bad idea. If you're prone, my cost to take careful aim is reduced by 1. Let me add your.
I think your careful aims only cost you 2, if I remember right. I don't have your sheet in front of me, but
it's reduced by 1. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay, so we have gotten off the bike. We were laying down on the ground. We were taking careful aim. I'll shoot the tire. See what happens.
So yeah, the closest tire is their left front tire.
Yeah, whichever one, if it blows, will drive them into the ravine. That's the goal.
That would be.
If I can shoot the other one.
the other one. That would be
They're
the
coming
far
at us
side
this
one.
way, so it'd have to be this one.
Yeah, that would be their right passenger front tire.
Can I shoot it? Can I try?
Yes, you can take careful aim, and you can try to shoot it.
So I had 14, and then I take 2 to careful aim, and then shoot is 4.
5.
5.
So 7.
So 7 total. Okay, it leaves me with 7. Okay, so remind me how to roll to shoot.
You just roll a d6 and you add not 1 but 2 to it because you are a Deadeye. So you get to add 2 to your shots.
5.
I am a dead eye.
5. Cool. So you hit it for 5, and against a human enemy, a 5 is a crit, but against this truck, it is not a crit.
Yeah.
It has a higher crit limit. But you did do 5 damage. You definitely you got a solid shot off.
I have 7 left. I guess
you
can
could do
I
it again.
reload?
Oh yeah, it would take you 1.
I would need to
reload.
Reload puts me to 6. Careful
So,
aim is it leaves me
2.
with 4. So I can't shoot a second time.
You could shoot
if I
without
reload.
taking careful aim.
Without careful aim.
Sure, I'll do that.
Yeah. The only difference is if you crit on just a regular shot, it's a random location, and when you take careful aim, you get to call. If you crit, it does a specific location. It's the same odds of damage either way.
Well, we'll reload and we will shoot, and
Cool.
this one is a 5 as well.
Cool. So, not a crit, so no need to roll on the old truck location, but 10 damage, like boom, cha-ching, boom. You're putting bullets in it, and you would have 1 to roll over, 2 to roll over. No, 1 because you reloaded. 1 to roll over.
2 shots, careful aim, and then careful aim and a reload. So 1 roll over.
All right, Carrot.
All right. So this truck is bearing down on me, huh?
It's just heading in your direction. Your friend, the governor, is kind of ridden, correct me if I'm wrong, straight at it. Hess, you also rode kind of near it, correct, Hess?
Yeah, I strafed it, I guess. The same maneuver similar to the governor.
Cool. And then Nona is back 400 feet away from the truck. She dropped her bike. She's firing from a prone position.
All right,
and
cool.
It's your turn.
All right. Come on. Big money. Okay. That's going to be 9 action points. I'm going to sort of steer my bike towards the truck, but trying to move to the side a little bit. I'm going to drive that way. Try and help.
Great.
It's kind of all I can do with the AP that I have. It costs 5 to drive.
Yeah, up to 400 feet.
All right, I'll drive.
Great. So you can just kind of be in the area next to Hess. And then how many are you rolling over?
4.
Great. All right. Now it's the truck's turn. Oh no, that's funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
1 second.
Like funny or duster funny?
Funny or something Vikings would think was funny.
Funny, and then I have to look up a rule really quick because this is going to come up. Okay.
What happens when thousands of bees strip the flesh from the player's characters?
Funny joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's only 3 AP to drive every round. I'm sorry.
Jeez,
I gobbled up.
I knew it.
I gobbled up some of your AP. I'm sorry.
AP gobbler.
So he does have enough. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh wait, it's okay. I'm pedantic enough that I can calculate what I didn't use in my head. Hang on.
Okay.
I think I have 2 more I think I rolled over 4 instead of 2.
Great. Yeah.
I guess I got 4 now too.
Yeah. All of you can have, except for Nona, who didn't drive.
I didn't
Everybody
drive.
else
Yeah, it would just
add
be an
2
additional
back to there.
2. Yeah.
Great. So as it
catch.
comes
Thank
by,
you,
it
Andrew.
kind of like slides a bit in the dirt, and there's a turret in the back, and it has some kind of contraption on the end of it. It's not a gun. It's I mean, you
It's
would
an
probably have seen
automatic
something.
crucifier machine.
Yep, it's a pop-up crucif factor or whatever.
Look out for the crossfire.
at you.
That's pretty dope.
Hey.
If I can find a way to invent that in the game. No, what it is, it's a net launcher, and this net has like iron weights dangling from it.
Ooh.
And the truck is kind of like kind of power slid a little bit as this turret is kind of sighting in on the governor here. And they're going to fire it. And it misses the just sails right behind the gov. I mean, the only way you can miss with a mounted net is to roll a 0, and that's what I rolled. So it like opens up, and you just hear it whistle right behind you, governor, as it completely misses. There's a guy who's like also in the bed of the truck. Who has a long gun, kind of like Nona's, except doesn't have a spyglass. But he's going to try to shoot Hess. And he will succeed horribly.
Can
Hess,
you dodge?
Oh yeah, you have enough. You could try to dodge.
Yes, I got 4. So yeah, that gives me.
You roll a d6 and you subtract 3, because that's what you subtract to dodge. Try to dodge a bullet.
Get that 6.
Okay, so I rolled a 4, so that means a 1, right?
Cool. Well, you mitigate the damage by 1. Could be worse, because he's shooting you for 8 damage, so you take 7, and you are injured, and you're right to dodge, and it. So check the injury box on your right arm.
Oh boy!
Got you right in the Super Bowl ring.
Yeah. And then
where's this gunman located? It's
he's in the back of the truck, and the truck's kind of going like kind of a little 200-foot arc, like kind of like trying to rotate around you 3, Governor and Carrot and Hess. So
now, what kind of truck is it? Just so I'm picturing the right thing.
Just picture like a big off-road pickup truck.
Okay, it's a pickup truck.
To shit,
okay,
and it
great.
has a turret in the back with a guy on the turret, and there's another guy in the back with a rifle, and there's definitely a guy driving, and you're not sure if there's anyone else in the cab based on the size. Cool. So we're back to the top of the order with the governor.
Okay, so is Lucky still on my bike with me?
He is.
Okay, Lucky is in between me and the handles. He's sitting on my lap, more or less. It was very uncomfortable for him. And the governor muttering sweet nothings in it. He inits him to indicate take the wheel. He takes his hands and puts them on the motorcycle wheel. And I have to roll my AP again, right?
You always roll AP at the start of your turn.
Right.
I think you can roll when it's not your turn if you want.
That's better, not great. Okay, so this is 9 plus 13 total. Okay, great. So I would like for Lucky to drive up the side of this motorcycle, and I'm going to try to jump into the bed.
I love it. Give me a persuasion roll, because you chose a character who only speaks one word, and I'm going to give Lucky an intuition roll.
Okay, fuck. Okay. I assume that's just a 6. A D6.
A persuasion roll? Yeah, it's a skill like
yeah, I rolled a 4.
Great. Yeah, he's kind of like what, and then he kind of like nods like in a panicked way, and yeah, I didn't roll for him in the initiative here, but I will yeah, he's got enough to drive. He will drive right up alongside this truck. Yeah, no problem.
Great. And I want to leap.
Leap aboard. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Awesome.
Cool. So that's just a jump, and I believe a jump is how much is a jump? Let me see. I have this whole
Is it 2?
What's that?
Is it 2?
It
technically
is 2, yeah. So it's 2
Okay.
AP to leap.
Okay, so that's 2. That puts me at 11.
So you kind of boom, you hit the bed of this truck, and there's these 2 guys. They have like black vests on and like black pants, and they've shaved their head like to the skin, and they have these like long pointed beards.
Okay. I want to pick up the guy with the gun and throw him out.
Cool.
3 AP to grapple a target.
Yep. So
which takes me down to 8. And then what?
so grapple, push, or pull a target. I think that would be more of a push. You're not trying to wrap him up and hold him. You want to dump him out. So
I want to huck him.
I believe this is just a contested force roll. So you give it a force roll, and this guy's going to get a force roll.
Okay.
He didn't roll great. He got a 3.
Okay. Ooh, so did I.
Oh my God.
But I do have luck. Can I spend luck?
Yeah, you can almost always spend luck. You just re-roll the dice and you choose the result.
Do I re-roll the whole thing or just one of the die? Because I'm keen.
You re-roll both of them.
Far out. Okay, I'm gonna spend luck, and I'm gonna bump
It's
that up
another
to
attempt at what you
8.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to push him out, and he's a pretty big guy himself, and you guys kind of like lock arms, and then you just like get a better footing, and you just absolutely shove him off like unceremoniously as he goes flying. I'll give him his coordination roll to hit the ground, and he kind of just rolls in just like a big tumble of dust out into the ground. Cool move.
Okay,
You
so
got
hang
a few.
That dropped me down to. So I
action
grabbed
points
him.
left.
I grabbed him. And what? How many was the push?
There's just 3 to.
Okay, so
do
that
a
was
contested
8,
push.
5, 6, 7, 8. So that leaves me with 5. I want to grapple the guy with a net gun.
Okay.
For 3, and I want to start choking him.
Great. So you grab that guy, and on his turn, he gets to try to break out with his force roll. Anything else you want to do?
I think that's all I can do. How much is it to start choking someone?
It's 3. And then you just have to... It has to go for X amount of rounds, and then they die.
Oh, wait. So, wait, do I have to grapple and then choke?
No.
No.
You
just,
did it.
Just the choke attack.
Oh, no, you're right. You're correct. It's 3 to grapple, and then 3 to choke. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't have enough. I have 3 to grapple him. I'm going to grab him with 2. And I have 2 remaining.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry. You know the rules better than I do. Great.
No,
Hess,
no
your turn.
I never want to be wrong.
You're just in the back of this.
It can't happen again.
Of this truck grappling.
Cool. So I'm rolling over 2. Cool. That was cool.
Lucky just kind of keeps like kind of shakily riding the motorcycle off toward Nona where she's like laying down.
I love it.
Hess,
does he look like does who's the guy who was in Honey I Shrunk the Kids?
Rick Moranis.
Does he look like Rick Moranis to anybody else in their head?
I like it, but
oh no.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna roll.
Yes, Nona, you're on deck. Carrot, you're
okay. So I'm rolling over 1, right? From my okay. So I rolled a 7 plus the 1. from the previous, and then +4. So I have 11, I guess. By the way, really quick, I was shot in my right arm, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess I'm have to, because I'm gonna try and take another shot at. I guess while I'm riding and everything, I'm gonna use like 3 to ride along, and I'm gonna see if I can take a shot again at. I'm going to shoot at the guy that the governor's grappling with and stuff.
Do it. I can
I'll do
even.
that.
I mean, I can even. I think I can actually human body shield him. I think it's a skill that I have.
Yeah, that's if somebody else is trying to shoot
Ah,
you.
you're right. You're right. You're
Then
right.
they have to
Oh.
take careful aim. If you try to shoot this guy and you miss, you will hit the governor for half damage.
Okay.
It's okay. It's cool.
Okay, so let me just do the mental math here because I need 3 to ride along. So okay, that brings me down to 8. I gotta use 2 to.
You could also stop your. You don't have to ride if
I
you
guess
know,
that's
they're
true.
within range of the gun. You could stop. Just
Okay, cool. I'll do that then. I'll stop the hog.
The
I'll
driving
switch
cost is just for the motion of the vehicle.
Right. Okay. So I'll do that. I'll have to use the weapon in my offhand, so that's 2. So that brings me down to.
I gotta say, rules as written. I think I'm okay.
Hmm.
If you have someone grappled, you may use them as a human shield from incoming damage. Enemies must take careful aim to hit you.
Yeah.
Yes. But if an ally is shooting at an enemy and they miss by rolling a 0, and there is an ally in melee range, which is what you are, they take
You're
half
right.
the damage.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
But if any bad guy was trying to shoot at you, yes, you have a human shield.
I get it.
Yeah. No, I think I have enough AP. So it's like 2 for using the weapon in my offhand. 4 for careful aim. Careful. And then 5 for the attack.
Great. And you're not trained in guns, so you should be rolling twice and taking the worst result, right?
Yeah.
Great.
So let's do this.
Save us, Nona Sal.
Okay, so I rolled a 1, which is a 0.
All right. That's a 0.
Yeah.
All right, roll a d6, and your bud will take half of whatever you roll.
Okay.
Rounded down.
All right, so 2. There you go.
Great. No
So
problem.
you get nicked by your friend Hess just shooting
with his
wildly.
left hand,
Yeah,
and his arms dragging behind
Yeah.
him.
And you're just
Shit.
it's like you've got everything under
as
up.
as it nicks one of his incongruous sideburns. You can't be sure, but you think you hear the governor say, "Bollocks."
What was that?
All right, Nona, it's your turn.
Can I see the guy that got thrown off the truck? Is he prone? Can I see him?
He is.
Or is he alive? That's the other question.
He is alive. He made his coordination roll, so he there was like a flurry of dust, and he is he's like laying on the ground. But yeah, you could see him and shoot at him if you want.
Take
I
his
will
brain out,
shoot his ass.
Cool.
right in that ass.
That is a 5. That's all. I'm just 3s.
A 5 does crit on this guy. Roll on the old body location
3.
in the gut. So you shoot him, and there's this little splat of blood as you get him right in the side and in the torso. Cool. How many points did you have to play with?
I rolled a 13 this time, and I rolled over 1, so 14. So I'm down to 9.
Yeah.
I will reload, and so this guy is not dead. I just shot him in the gut.
He's not, but he did take 5 in the gut. So you know that you.
Yeah, so I can either
solid.
shoot the truck and try and get the truck to stop. I kind of want the truck to not die in this fight, but I also don't want to get hit by the truck. I will shoot the truck. So I'll reload, go down to 8, and I'll shoot the truck.
That's a good poem. This would be an incredible resource to have.
Yeah. I mean, we have 2 Iron Jacks. Hopefully we can fix the truck.
Fair.
That's directly at odds with my plan.
What's your plan?
We're not doing any talking. We got separate.
Nobody's planning. But
Yeah.
We got bikes.
I would love to change the plan based on your plan, but
That is 6.
pretty sure Carrot only has one plan.
That is also.
You rolled 6 to shoot the truck.
I rolled a 6 to shoot the truck.
Cool. So yeah, not you don't roll on the crit, but yeah, again, another solid. You're putting shots on this truck for sure.
God, I don't know how to stop a truck with a gun. And I will reload and call it a turn.
Chipping. Carrot, your turn.
And I'll roll over 2.
All right, my turn.
The truck's about 200 feet away from you, Carrot.
The truck is?
The truck is, yeah.
And how far can you drive?
Up to 400 feet.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3. Which is technically a 2, because the 1 is a 0.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But you were rolling over 4. So.
I rolled over 4, plus another 4 for my mastered shit.
Yeah.
So somehow, 10.
Nice.
I'm just going to drive. I'm going to drive as far as I can, and I'm going to try and get right up next to that truck, right up next to one of the wheel wells.
Okay.
Try and stick something up in there, you know?
All right.
A bomb?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be even better.
A banana peel?
Sick
Yeah.
my ass, Eurist. You're on all night. Yeah, you can drive up next to it. What did you want to? You're sticking a bomb in there.
Do I have
something?
enough action points to do that?
Yeah, cause it's only 2 action points to interact with an object.
Yeah, I'm going to
such
try
as
and
putting
plant a bomb like up in the wheel well.
Cool. And remind me again how your bombs activate or detonate.
I arm them with a little button that starts them going.
That's right. And it's 15 seconds, you said?
That's what we said. That's what I rolled on the dice.
That's 2 rounds. Cool. It's actually 1.5 rounds, but it'll be 2 rounds. All right.
Cool.
So yeah, you can.
So I'll sort of yell up at the governor. This thing's going up, governor. Don't be in it.
Give me a coordination roll though, just because you're on a moving motorcycle. This truck is also moving. You're doing like a handoff in transition.
Ooh, yeah, right.
Coordination roll.
But I have armed the bomb, and I'm trying to stick it up. Does it cost action points to arm the bomb?
I'll give it to you. I'll it's a button that you press. I'll give it to you.
Oh.
Like it's whatever you start combat with, like in your hands, kind of. And I figured you'd have a bomb in one of your hands. It's fine.
Well, I'm keen in coordination, but I rolled double ones.
Oh my
Push
God.
it. It's your luck.
Yeah, I'll use luck.
Yeah, push it.
Ugh,
Oh man.
I'll use luck.
Eurus, these rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's better.
I would have had it fall into the bric-a-brac of your
Man.
catamaran. Ooh,
Oh,
2
no.
turns to find it. 2 turns to find it.
I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Oh no!
Are you
he
serious?
He is sick.
Oh.
Oh no.
Ugh.
I'm gonna give you the choice, Carrot. You're kind of bobbling it as you're going by, and you can either drop it on the catamaran in your feet, or you can just drop it on the ground, and you'll both go by it with and it would just be in the dirt.
I'm gonna
Your
roll.
choice.
I'm gonna roll for it.
Great.
'Cause I don't want to decide what happens. Even catamaran, odd ground.
I guess I could have made a fate roll for that, but I just if it
that's
blows up
even.
and kills
It's
Sweet
in the.
Carrot.
It's in the catamaran.
Okay, so yeah, it falls on the platform of the catamaran and it's like rolling around, sparking. Great.
God.
Anything else you wanted to do?
Yeah,
Well, it looks
sure.
like
You
my
can describe
plan's
that
still
as
good.
great if you want.
True.
I guess I don't have enough action points left to try to find the bomb. So, my turn will be over.
Good God.
Cool.
Hilarious.
All
It's
right.
like that. It's like that part from The Thing where he did.
Oh
where
my
the dude drops a
gosh.
bomb.
Ugh.
God damn it.
The driver of this truck did not roll enough AP to drive. They got 0.
Whoa.
So the truck like almost jackknifes. You're in the back, Governor,
Whoa.
as it's clear that like he's battling for control, and he gets control, and it kind of like spins out in a cloud of dust, and the engine is just rumbling. And now the guy who you're grappling is going to go. He's got 9 to play with. He's going to try to break your grapple. You give me a contested force roll. He rolled a 6.
Oof.
Damn.
Oof. Nope, he gets it.
Cool. So he's going to shrug you off, and then he's going to pull a knife out of his belt, and he's going to try to stab you.
You
Which he
wang.
will do for 3 damage as he slices you with it. And
How
now the
dare
guy in the dirt. Oh man, another snake eyes. 2 of these guys rolled snake eyes.
Whoa.
The guy who Nona shot in the gut, he's just kind of like clearly laboring there in the dirt, and he doesn't even get up. We're back to the top of the order with the governor.
Oh, I'm up again? Great.
Back to the top of the order. Hess, you're next.
I'll go roll for that real quick.
And the truck has stopped. It is no longer in motion.
Ooh, I just
It
rolled
is
2 6s
spun out.
on my
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
It means you trigger a death blow where you just instantly kill an enemy who is in your range.
The
So
guy
you
who just cut me with the
just
knife.
tell me how you kill.
The governor looks down at the wound and sees the blood coming out of himself, and he smiles, and his pupils dilate, and he grabs the man's head and twists it around.
Nice. Yeah.
Is the man
love it.
wearing a hat?
No, they were not wearing hats. They had
Okay.
shaved heads. Love it. That does consume all the action points, but it does.
No problem.
Cool.
That's pretty much what was going to happen anyway.
Love it.
Now, is this truck stopped?
It has stopped. The driver did
Okay.
had to roll to make sure that he
Great.
regained control.
Yeah, I'm just going to dump this guy out then. I'm going to let him fall over
Yeah,
the
he
edge.
just kind of falls bonelessly into the dirt. And Hess,
Far
it's
out.
your turn.
Honestly.
Okay,
Is there
Hess.
a door on this bad boy? Sorry, on the car.
Is there what?
A door or like a window if we walk up to it.
It's got like armored panels, which are fairly common on the more fortified
Okay.
vehicles with like little slits. So
Sure, yeah.
you know you
Okay.
could engage with someone, but
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Hess,
Right.
you go.
Okay, so Hess, watching that display of violence, vomits a little bit, and then let's see here. He notices the guy in the dirt. I rolled a 10 plus 4, so I got 14 to play with. I'm going to use careful aim, and then I'm going to shoot at the guy in the dirt.
Great.
For 5. So let's see here.
Nona, you're up next.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 2. Okay, 0.
Ooh.
So poof, there's a path of dirt like a foot away from the guy as you miss.
Shit.
Was that your whole turn?
Yeah, I might as well. Because I guess I also had to use 2 again to do using my other arm, so.
Right.
I'm out.
All right, Nona, your turn.
I'll shoot the guy in the dirt.
Great.
The 4.
That's what you rolled on the damage roll?
I rolled it. No, I don't know. On my roll to shoot him. The first one. Is that a damage roll?
Yeah.
So you roll your action points first, 2d6.
Yeah. No, I rolled my action points. I got an 8, so I have 12 plus the rollover from last turn, so I have 14 total this turn.
So, you could take 2 carefully aimed shots if you want, or you could take.
I'm gonna do a careful aim and try and shoot the guy in the dirt in the head.
Great. So so you roll 1d6 and add 2 to it.
Yeah, I rolled 2 and I added 2 to it. That's what the 4 is.
So you did everything aces.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just sounded kind of uncertain.
No, that's okay. It was just not a good one.
Yeah, so you don't. It doesn't hit him in the head, but again, you definitely get a solid shot on him as there's a splat of blood. You'd think that you've really wounded this guy.
All right, I will reload. And how far am I from this truck?
It's about 200 feet away from you.
All right, I'm gonna try and shoot the door. No, I can't because I reload and I can't careful shot twice.
That's right.
So
you can just shoot it random.
I will shoot it. So I will reload and I will shoot it randomly, and that's a 5.
Cool. So another 5.
Mm-hmm.
Paconk. Nice. You've dealt good. You've dealt 21 points of damage to this truck. So you are dealing damage.
Maiming the truck. Trying to get into the truck.
But the vehicles are pretty tough. And unfortunately, you're kind of the only one doing
damage
to the truck. Cool. Yeah. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I will reload, and that is all I can do.
Great. Carrot, give me a focus roll.
All right. How many action points is it going to take for me to find this bomb?
I'm giving you the free action focus roll, but then we'll see.
Okay.
The way it works is if you ask me for a skill check, it's 2 action points. If I ask you for a skill check, it's free. That's always how it
Keen
goes.
focus, 3.
Okay. 3. Oh, boy. You are sick. Your mojo's gone. Yeah, you're looking around. You've got your formerly quaint little catamaran that's full of little bric-a-brac, like everything that you've ever acquired and put on this is now your enemy, as you cannot find this little sparking canister of a bomb as you're looking around.
Black Mirror.
Now it's your turn.
Six.
All right. What do you do?
Even with your talents?
Even with my talents.
Seriously?
I rolled a 2 and a
Hachi machi.
Oh my gosh.
So I have enough to look for the bomb. Or no, I already couldn't find the bomb. So I have enough to either drive.
I mean, you could jump.
You are currently next to the truck, which has stopped. The truck kind of spun out, and you are next to it right now.
But the governor is on the truck.
He is. He's standing on the back of the truck.
So if I jump, the governor will maybe be killed.
No.
So I'm going... Fuck.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, you're
I'm going to
still moving, right?
Yeah, but
so presumably
the laws of physics don't really apply.
Mm.
I either need to move my bike, or it's gonna blow you up. I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna drive my bike away from the truck.
All right. So that'll cost you 3.
I'm gonna try and move out of the way. And I guess, do I have enough to just like roll off my bike?
Yeah, you can just ditch, which is you just give me a coordination roll to see how you land.
All right. I guess I'll do that.
You would have
Oh,
2
man.
rounds. You would have another round.
I have another round?
to
All right.
if you wanted to risk it, but if you
All right.
roll snake eyes
I
on
don't
the
want to
next
blow up my
round.
bike. I'm gonna if I have more time, I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna move my bike a little bit away though, and then I'll roll over my other 3 action points.
Great. All right. It's the
I'm doing good.
Yay.
You do, man.
Oh.
You do.
Governor, you see through there's a slit in the back armor panel of this truck. Like through it, you see just like a pair of wide, scared eyes through it. And the truck throws up a bunch of sand, and it goes driving almost in a straight line toward that suspension bridge. It's going to just rocket 400 feet toward that suspension bridge.
Oof.
And Governor, it's your go.
Oishka. Okay. I think there's a couple of ways we could play this. So that's a whole bunch. I got 11 plus 4. I had 2 no, the death blow wiped out all of my AP, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it takes all.
Yeah.
Okay, so 15 total.
You don't have to use it. It's like an optional thing.
I understand. What are my options here? Is there any way to get into the cab that seems obvious?
Give me a focus roll. It's a freebie.
Sure. I am not a focused individual. Except today I am. That's a 5.
Cool.
Woo!
So you can see these armored panels around it. You can see that a few of them look like they have hinges, and you would maybe just know from experience or just figure they are bolted from the inside. Like once the driver's in, they can kind of shut themselves in. And so it looks like the driver gets in through one of these panels.
So this thing's pretty locked up tight.
The driver, yeah, you'd reckon. But this whole back panel you can see is basically a door. Like you can see the hinges on the left.
Like, can I rip it open?
With the bolt, just for the funsies of it, you spend 2 AP for a force roll. Well, you don't have any. Do you even have anything to pry with?
Not really. My hands.
Well, there's a knife on the rattling around on the bed of this truck.
Okay,
There you
sure.
go.
I'll pick that up and try to pry it open.
Cool. All right. It'll cost 2 AP to grab the
Okay.
knife. 2 AP for the force roll. That's 4 AP.
Just roll force.
See, the quality of the force roll will determine what happens. If you fail, this knife breaks.
Okay, that is. So I rolled a 4 on the die, but I have a +1, so 5.
That's a 5. So you get a little room, but it doesn't open, but the knife doesn't break. But you can see the you can kind of hear metal squeaking
Okay.
a little bit.
How much to crank it again?
2.
All right, I'm going to crank it again, bring me down to 9 AP. Another
Give me
force roll.
Force roll.
Ugh, 2 zeros.
Damn.
No, spang! The knife.
Spring!
You just pull back a handle.
God, he kind of throws the husk away, and he's gonna jump out of the truck
All right.
and run over to.
You can't
Or-
shoot the net thing into it.
I don't think so.
That
I think
point at its own
honestly-
cap.
Honestly, I think he's just gonna clear the truck and run over to where Lucky is. And
Give me a focus roll while you're in the bed of the
Sure.
truck. There's another freebie for you. The net thing has been fired and is gone, but there
Yeah,
is a turret.
0.
thing. Nothing
Yeah.
cool in the back of the truck.
What are you
Damn.
talking about? No funsies here.
Noted.
Cool.
I'm gonna use my entire movement, which I believe is 3, right? No, it's 1.
Your entire movement for what?
I just want to run away from the truck, so
You're just gonna jump off, right?
yeah.
The truck is in motion at full speed, so you're gonna jump off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you're gonna give me a coordination roll to see how you land.
Okay.
And if you fail it, you take 1d6 damage.
Okay, Mamma Mia. Oh, I failed it.
Jesus.
You
That's
take
a
4
3.
damage.
Okay.
Oh.
As you
Yikes.
flop into the dirt.
Okay.
Hess, it's your turn.
Okay, let me roll for AP here. Okay. Oh, not bad. All right, 8 plus 4. Okay, so I got 12. All right. So can I at this point? All right. Can I? Well, there's. All right. So I can't use careful aim. Well, can I see like what was it? Carrot kind of running away.
Yeah, Carrot, you see, has suddenly veered off in kind of a strange direction. He's kind of peeled off away from the action, and he looks very concerned.
Okay. Can I ride?
Carrot, you can correct me. I think he would.
No, that sounds about right.
All right.
What do you want?
I definitely
Well-
look concerned.
Well, can I ride up on Carrot and like pick him up? I guess or.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, totally. Cost 3 AP to pull your bike up alongside the swaying catamaran here.
Yeah, I'll grab Carrot and be like, "What's wrong?"
Get out!
Do I have to roll for focus or memory on that, or?
Yeah, he just he looks upset.
Okay, well, I guess drive off then. With Carrot, following the truck.
Oh, well, on Carrot's turn, if he wants to jump over on your bike, he can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because like you're next to him, but like, yeah, you know how it works. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, you are an option if he wants to jump on your bike.
Okay, and if that's the case, I'll let my AP roll over then.
Great. Nona, your turn.
All right, I'm going to. Can I get another shot off on this? I have rolled. I have 11 AP for this turn.
Great.
Can I get another shot off on this car from how far I am?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can. And you can give me a focus roll just for fun.
Okay. The focus roll is 0. That was Snake Eyes. The
Dice
damage
have
roll
turned on you all.
The damage roll is 7 though.
Ace. That does crit on the truck, so you can roll a d6. I'll tell you where you shoot it.
Dang.
5.
5. That's cool.
In the truck's right leg.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's in the
What is-
the front driver tire. Like you can see that it damages it, and the truck sways around, but
Yes.
does not crash.
Nice.
Okay. And then I will. So shot is 5. I'll reload for 1. And then I'm a long way from everybody. I'll drive toward the truck.
Cool. So I'll ding you 2 AP to pick up your bike and start it. And then,
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have all of that? 5, 3, 9. Yep. 2 to start, so that's 11 total, and that's perfect.
Great. So you're driving just all the way in, or
Toward where the governor is like closest to the truck, right?
yeah, you could drive basically all the way there because you were 400 feet away.
Yeah, it was a long way back. I'll drive all the way out to where the governor is.
Cool. The governor's kind of sitting in the dirt. Carrot, it's your turn.
Dazed,
All right.
but looking like he has a robust 8 AP left over.
All right. That's going to be 9 AP for me.
Woo! That's the stuff.
9 plus your 3 from last time?
I don't think I rolled over 3 from last time, did I?
I think you did.
You did.
All right. 12 AP for me.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm going to try to look for the bomb.
Great. So 2 AP, give me a focus roll.
Focus. 4.
God, you're good at this.
Yeah, you see some sparks kind of under like a woven basket, and you've found the bomb.
Yeah,
Grab it.
I
And I'm going to drive off again towards the... I got it.
Get rid of the bomb, right?
Get rid of it into that guy's truck.
Blow up the truck.
Yeah.
Can you reach it?
I'm going to drive there.
Yeah, you can get pretty close.
Pass it to me. I could huck it.
It'll blow up on the next turn.
Give Governor the rock.
No,
Pass him the rock.
Get rid of it.
So the truck is going towards a bridge.
Yes, it's definitely making a beeline for that bridge.
Yeah, this one grenade's not going to destroy a bridge. I'm going to ride up to the truck and try and do what I did before, I guess.
Yeah, well, you can just drop it in the back now.
Give me a coordination roll to throw this bomb.
Okay, come on, Carrot.
Carrot, no.
Roll it again. Use luck.
What did he
I
get?
don't have any more luck.
What did you get?
You push it?
I got a 2. I already pushed a roll.
Oh no.
Can I push it twice? No.
Well, you can stress. You can add stress, right?
This is a new put. Yeah, this
I
is a
already
new
took stress.
turn. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I get to roll again?
Does your dice have more than 1s and 2s on it?
Yep.
What'd you get?
3.
Oh my god.
Aren't you?
Oh.
You're rolling with advantage,
I
right?
rolled with advantage.
Holy
I rolled
shit.
double 3s.
Insane. You go to throw it, and it falls woefully short, kind of triangulated between the governor, you, and this truck. And then it's going to explode. And it will deal. I'm just double checking.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Also, while I'm looking up this rule, and I know it's already like 10:15, would you all want to play a third session or just wrap this up as quickly as possible? I know Aaron's not feeling great.
I can do a third session, yeah.
Yeah, I'd do a third one.
I'm open to it.
I don't think I can do next Wednesday.
Okay.
We'd have to get another one scheduled, but
Different time.
yeah.
I'm down.
I'd be down with a little high noon sesh, a little daytime.
It would have to be on the weekend for me, because I got a day job.
Right. Oh boy. So
Sorry, everybody.
Carriage, your catamaran takes 12 damage. Governor, you take 12 damage.
I would
and
like to
this
dodge.
truck is going to take 12 damage. You can't dodge explosions. As cool as that is in the action movies, it just blasts you. You're also knocked prone, governor.
Wow.
But your catamaran should survive that, and the truck should also survive it. 12 is a lot, but not too much.
Oh boy.
Does that kill Governor?
No, I have 1 hit point left.
Right.
I'm
you're not
sorry,
killed.
Governor.
You're killed if you get to -10.
The governor can't
Oh.
hear you right now.
Yeah.
I'm not home right now. Can
Yeah.
you come back?
Cool. Now it's this truck's turn.
It does have a flat tire.
It's got it's not flat, but it's like a damaged
Sure.
tire, and it's going to it has enough to drive. It will drive over this bridge, and as it goes over, it drops like a hook on the bottom of it, and it scoops up this wire, and you hear this like all this whipping of all these wires as it pulls out the suspension locks on this bridge, and it like as it goes across the other side, the bridge kind of like falls down, and it rattles off into the distance on the other side. And you can be out of initiative. There's a guy who's hobbled to his feet. He's clutching his wound in his side, and he's kind of like limping away from you all on foot. Also, you don't need to give me a focus roll for this, but Lucky is nowhere in sight.
Yeah. Good for him.
The governor's prized motorcycle that he was on is also nowhere in sight.
Oh.
And we'll call it there. Aaron's not feeling well, so I'm not going to push the adventure.
Well, I would call that a very successful mission.
Good plan.
So yeah, we'll just call it there, and hopefully we can schedule a third partner. And but thank you all for watching. Thank you to all these players. We play almost all of us in Better Than Heroes on Mondays. We're going to be back this Monday. We're playing a big war in that game. It's also not going well. So see us in action this Monday at 8 over at twitch.tv/Better Than Heroes. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching.